I don't know if the Eva tree is gonna be like the very last dungeon of this game, so... there's a new monster here though, so I should probably get it. Or kill it. I wanna fight the monster. Oh shit, I was mashing the button. I didn't mean to go with just Zidane. Just kill it. Oh, that hurt. Ah. Well, great start already. I don't know if there's like, a post-game. A playable post-game. Where I can, fight Ozma. Or if I have to fight Ozma before I do, I, fight the final boss. I can only assume it's gonna be Kuja. Guess we'll see. The only other side quests that I'm aware of that I can do right now is the Mognet stuff, so let me see where that starts. I start over in Alexandria. I think we're getting close to solving the mystery of Mognet, Kupo. I want you to deliver the mail to Atla. Okay. Atla, I think, is in Bermesia. I do have the dock here, so I can check. Just a very convenient route in front of this gate. Oh, okay, yeah. I can't visit the gates anymore. There isn't really any point to them anyway. Like, that's fine. Atla. Give Atla a letter. Heard we haven't received any mail lately because the machine in Mognet Central broke down, Kupo. It's supposedly a complicated machine. They're missing something that makes the machine run smoothly, Kupo. I wonder if I'll start getting mail again when the machine gets fixed, Kupo. Getting closer to solving the mystery of Mognet, Kupo. Kupo. Magrio. Where are you? Where is that lad? Score another 1 month free trial to AOL. Get that trash out of my face. I need to go to Black Mage Village. Is there... Actually, yeah, I did have a few questions. One, when I go to the Eva tree, is that gonna be a point of no return or slash the last dungeon? Two, is there a playable post-game? Like, or do I have to defeat Oz before Ozma? Or do I have to defeat Ozma before I defeat the final boss? No save, but can reload your file at your last save so it's like you never beat the final boss. Okay. Like, when I'm in the final dungeon, can I just leave easily or something? Because I also, like, don't have everyone's, I don't have everyone's, ultimate weapon yet. You're not locked out, okay. Not a point of no return, good to know. Wait, where's Bobby Corwin? Bobby Corwin! Hi. Finish up the mail, head in, and do the super bosses after the final boss. Okay. Imperfect life form, but I feel a strange affinity to it. It's a little guy. Don't talk about Bobby Corwin about that. One more super boss in the final dungeon, and I'll tell you when you can access them. Good to know. You can close the capture life form and conduct research here. We have more chocobos when Bobby Corwin lays eggs. I mean, I guess chocobos might be a little weird. Maybe they produce asexually. They could. I have a letter. Thanks for delivering mail from Atla, Kupo. Haven't Been receiving mail because the machine in Magnet Central broke down. How can we fix it, Kupo? Do you think there's a special item that will fix the machine? Maybe it's... close to solving the mystery of Magnet. To Kumul. Where's Kumul? Ibsen's castle, okay. I would usually do like, if there was like a super boss, I'd try to do them. Like, before I did the final boss. That's how I usually try to go about things. I try to do everything I can before I do the final boss, but... I feel like if I did that, I might be way too overleveled for whatever for Kuja, basically. And I want the final battle to be a bit more dramatic than that. Cause like in games like Yakuza and stuff, it's fine if you try to defeat Amon before the final boss, because the second super boss is easier than Ozma, okay. Cause there isn't like really any leveling in like the Yakuza games or anything. But in a game that has levels and stuff, I feel like I'll like have to be a higher level than I would normally have to be in order to defeat Ozma. Really weak compared to those two. I figured. Like, you're allowed to tell me this. What's the level of like Ozma and the other super boss compared to the actual final boss? I have a letter. A letter, thanks Kupo. Art the machine, da-da-da-da. Wonder where you can find one, Kupo. It's a rare item, I don't think you'll find one very easily. Final boss, 99. Okay. I'm only like level like 40s. Oh, 69. Nice. Nice. I have a favor to ask to Moise. Okay, where's Moise? Fossaru. I'll have to have Queen of in my party for that then, I think. Thanks. So Ozma's a whole 30 levels higher than the final boss, so... I think, like, if I do end up beating Ozma before the final boss, it's gonna give me, like, a whole bunch of levels, and it might make me a bit over-leveled for the final boss, so... I will definitely do Ozma... after. They have roughly the same HP, but... I don't know. It just feels right to save Ozma for last, I think. Super boss's harder status effects and bullshit programming, especially for Ozma. I haven't actually tried yet, but... I should be able to catch more frogs, right? I can power up Queena's frog drop even further. 99 is cap. Where is the airship? Where did I park it? Please, I've been in the Walmart so long I forgot where I parked my car. Oh, there you are. 99 is not cap, okay. It feels like it's been a while since I've had Vivi in my party. That's only because Vivi was like over-leveled for a good while. I don't know how Vivi ended up having more levels than Zidane. I really want to get Vivi back in my party though. At some point, but everyone else... I want everyone else to catch up. Make frog drop to 9,999 damage. Calculate as Queena's level times frogs caught. Ugh. So like Queena's like level 40-ish now, so... Let me get a calculator, hold up. 9,999 divided by 40. About 250 frogs. Well, under 250 frogs will get me to the cap. Yeah, no, we can still catch frogs. Ew. A letter from Kumal. Thanks, dude. Thanks, dude. Magnet will function again once we have some. Moist would know. Kupo, where's the item we needed to repair Magnet? Gotta tell me more than that item, Kupo. Gotta deliver a letter to Nagi, sure. Where is Nagi? Daguerreiro, okay. I wanna try that one puzzle again in Daguerreiro again. Because that definitely felt like it was a puzzle. Oh shit. Shit. I don't know if I'm ready for this. Nice. There's this puzzle here on the left side that I don't know how to fix. I probably have to do something with this weird little hole. There's also like this bar right here. Oh! I can fit this in the hole. Unsensual. Perfect. Now what? I did it? Oh. I guess. The lift works now, thanks a lot, man. I've been to find an item called the magical fingertip, can you please bring it to me? Consider it a dying man's last wish. I'll give you something in return. It's at the Treno auction, but it's by Une's mirror, Doga's artifact, Ragtail, and Griffin's heart first and sold them to specific people in Treno, then you can get the magical fingertip and give it to the old man. Seems like a pain in the ass. He gives a weapon for Steiner that teaches climb hazards, so I want to get that, right? God damn it. Seeing Mondak can go back to standard operation if we get the right item. It's that thing, you know what I mean? It's that thing. If you want to get all the abilities you can get. It's Steiner though, I don't use Steiner's MP abilities. I don't use his sword arts. I know, Kupo. Kupo. It's not possible to get all of Steiner's stuff anyway. Be more about that particular bullshit later, alright. Grandma, do you still say the same thing? Yeah. Or Grandma. Maybe I shouldn't have stolen your life savings. You'll live longer than her, probably. Probably. Unless Kuja kills us. Then again, if Kuja kills us, he's probably gonna kill everyone, including Grandma, so... Letter from Nagi. I don't know what's needed to run a machine in Magnet Central. It's super slick. I heard a rumor about it. Someone in Alexandria has it, that's what I heard. Kupo, find it and give it to the Central right away. Don't know who has any. Who would have that, though? Alframa oh! Alframa had! How do you know I use this here super slick in my hair? Wanna try some? How come you be a needing it? Wanna be beautiful like me? Pulling my leg, ain't ya? I'll get my folks to send some more. You can have this one. Thanks. Ain't gonna give it to some girl as a gift, are ya? Who else is here? I saw this guy. Maybe such a sweetheart. Got some super slick. Give it. This oil. Sorting machine is now in action. Thanks, I'll give you this in return. Protect ring. It's not because my coat became so soft, but I took everyone's fun away. I'm sorry. That doesn't seem particularly worth it. That's all the Magnet stuff. I guess I'll head over to the Aoife tree. Oh, Jesus. That's ominous. Probably be drinking more water, even though it's cool here now. Oh. Orb. Oh. That's a lot of dragons. I'll hydrate here. God, they're like seagulls. Okay. What is the Alexandrian or Limblum fleets? Oh, Limblum. Well, ships are pretty invincible. Can't let you guys steal the show by yourselves. How did you know? Uncle Sid? Why? How did he know to show up here? Probably because of Baku. He loves big showdowns. Now, let's lose those dragons. Nice. From far away, they do kind of look like seagulls. Beatrix. General Beatrix, our ship is gonna burst. Do not fret, your captain is about to enter Valhalla. Uh-oh. You're a Pluto Knight, now act like one. We all know you came along because you were worried sick about Captain Steiner. Did you say something? Red Rose, could it be Beatrix? Quite a woman you fell in love with. You're one to talk. Wait a minute, Steiner, what did you mean by that? Alright, let's bust through. Everyone is here. Into the orb. Oh. Uh-oh. I don't like that. We touched the orb and we're immediately in a battle. Okay. Oh, you look a little different, huh? Nova Dragon, okay. I was thinking like maybe I wasn't expecting a boss battle. If I knew there was gonna be a boss battle, I would have a different party. Shit. Because this party is mostly underleveled compared to the rest of my party members. Do you think you can prevail? I think I'm good. I think this will be fine as long as I can get Amaranth up and he won't like die in a single attack. Amaranth's down again, okay. I wasn't expecting a boss battle. If I expected a boss battle, I would have Quina here. Oh, cool. Can take more than 4 solutions as 9s, I guess. No longer a monkey. Wait, are you? Okay, no. I was worried there was gonna be a phase 2, okay. Got me worried there. I thought there was gonna be a phase 2. Oh, you got Kiraga. Cool. Are you sure this will work, Quina? It's no problem. I warped in from outside before. I guess this is the only exit anyway. We find same magic field outside when we come back. I warp in when I step into magic field outside. Alright, guess it's no use worrying. It's painful. No, it's not. What is this place? What's wrong, Zidane? Did someone just call my name? No. That's weird. Maybe you're just hearing things. I don't think so. You hear that? I hear nothing. Zidane, can you hear me? Garland, I am speaking only to you. Garland, what is this place? Memoria, a place of memories. Memories? Yes, your memories brought forth this place. Here you shall witness the entire truth. You have no choice. Now go. This is where the plot is. What are you talking about? Damn. Zidane, what's going on? You all heard me talking, right? Looks like I was the only one who heard him. I was just talking to Garland. He told me that our memories created this place. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. Guess we'll have to move forward. I've been playing the Genshin event recently, and this is just giving me the summer event vibes. Check the walls and corners of the rooms because there are some hidden treasures in this dungeon, including ultimate weapons. Okay. Orbs you can save at, and if you turn around and go back of this path, you should be able to exit. Okay. Okay. It's a big castle. Oh. It's like loading in. Orb. Orb. I see. Okay. Sigil on the floor is the exit. I said sigil, didn't I? Sigil. Oh, okay, I see it. Okay. I almost did not see it. That's the sigil. He said that the final boss is like level 69. I'm like level like 40-ish by average, so... Unless he can get like 20 levels in this one dungeon, I guess I'll just have to deal with being like 20 levels below. I guess there's a difference between like the level of like a boss and like the recommended level you should be at. Like, is level 40 normal for like this dungeon? I just don't want to grind too much. Oh, what? Someone here? I can play cards against someone. I've seen people say level 40/50 is enough. I can play cards against someone, but I don't see who. Master Phantom. I am the ghost of a card master long departed. Are you challenging me to a card game? No. You'll run, eh? That's okay. I don't really play cards now. I don't really play the card game. What'd you do? Oh, you did reflect. Let me scan you. I need to remember to scan these guys, actually. Use chakra and dagger. Oh, why did I scan Zidane? Was it because it reflected? Uh-oh, different music. Oh! Wait, is it? Nuh-uh. Oh no, it is. One of the Chaos Guardians. Kneel before my power. I wasn't expecting a... Shoot. Another boss battle, okay. Marilys. We meet again. Let me try sheep on you. Shit. Grandma lived longer than Zdena after all, I guess. So they Romanized Marilys' name differently than like in other games. That's interesting. I'm starting to think I should probably change my party. Yeah. I need to get Queen back in my party, because Frog Drop is just so good. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Okay, we're good. You're Freya. Or, well... I didn't think about that, got from that. Oh, we're good. Wait, right? It's over? Take this? Uh-oh. Raining swords? Wow, that was just a fuck you. Wow. Thanks. Huge middle finger if you're barely scraping by. God damn it. Look you, dude. Isn't this Alexandria? What is Alexandria Castle doing here? Oh! How much? Alexander? I see. What you talk about? I not see anything. Of course you can't see anything. You weren't with us at the time, so it's not in your memory. Oh. Interesting. In his bid to defy me, Kuja tried to acquire Alexander. An incident 10 years ago started everything. Is that a frog? Frog on a string? Or I'm on a string, except it's a frog. Hello. It just looks a little silly. Oh, shit. I got distracted by the frog on the string. Okay. Did Phoebe not get healed? Oh, shit. Oh, that's a thing? Reflect reflects. Oh. If Reflect reflects healing abilities, that's a little, not good. Goodbye, frog on a string. A storm. And a guy wants to play cards. I'm the ghost of the most infamous card master. No, I don't play cards. Discretion is the better part of valor. I just wanted to see what you said. What? What are you doing? You shouldn't go anywhere, there's a storm. Watch out, you're gonna get washed away. Oh. I just saw... Huh? Guess it was my imagination. What I saw definitely isn't one of my memories. What's going on? That was my memory. Why was Zidane able to see it? It's power of love, baby. Zidane. What's up? You didn't imagine anything. You saw it too. That means that little girl was you. But why was I able to see something from your memory? I don't know. Hey Garland, what's going on? Garland, can you hear me? I feared Gaia's Eidolons more than anything. However, I decided to deal with them before they became a major problem. Yeah. Eye. Nasty. The eye looks a bit too static compared to the clouds around it. That eye is the same eye I saw on the night of the storm out at sea. Zidane, can you hear me? Zidane, what you just saw was from your memory and not Garnet's. I don't remember ever being in a storm at sea. You don't understand. You'll find out soon enough. What do you mean? Can other people's memories become part of my own? I don't remember if they said how long ago Zidane, became lost. Or, like, Garland lost Zidane. Once you accept everything, the answer will appear before you. A tremendous force was summoned to Gaia during the Age of War. However, the Gaians were not ready to harness so great a power. They were terrified and broke the jewel into 4 pieces, then prayed to never see it again, right? The jewel that, the one that was like on the harp and stuff. Okay, another boss, I guess. For Tiamat, there's only victory. Jetfire. Ow. Shit. Shit. Fuck, that ain't good. I'm in pain. In pain. Baby, please tank for a bit. Please. I can cast life on multiple. No, I can't. Shit. Fuck, son of a. Okay. Okay. Oh. Eco-ish. I'm just struggling right now. Freya's not doing much damage right now. Oh, there we go. That was kind of tough, actually. Oh, another guy I can play cards with. What do you have to say about yourself? I am the ghost of a warrior card master. No. I shall take you on at any time. This looks funky. What is this? 2 moons colliding? No, they look more like planets. Why does this look so familiar? That is the picture of Gaia being assimilated by Terra. 5,000 years ago, Terra, already an old planet, sought to assimilate Gaia, needed to merge with a younger planet to survive. However, there was already life on Gaia. The story began. Yeah, I saw this in Whalevert. Life on Terra was coming to an end, and no choice but to proceed with the fusion, which tragically destroyed Terra's native civilizations. Terra was too old to assimilate everything. I created the Eva tree to regulate the souls back to Terra. Okay. Oh, we're underwater. Well, we in ocean now. Fish everywhere. Yum yum. What are you doing? This is the room with the second super boss? Okay. Swimming after fish. Zidane, you help catch fish too. Ugh. What this? Hard to breathe now. Ugh. Can't breathe. That's because you were thinking we were inside an ocean. I can breathe fine. We not in ocean. Plop. Plop. Nope. You right. I breathe okay now. If you wish to fight, then look in the right side behind the rock formation. There won't be an explanation point, so you just have to mash X, save first though, of course. Fish gone. I said. Like, back here? Oh, wait. There is an exclamation point. There. Who dares disturb my sleep? Leave at once, or you will die. Don't leave. Prepare to die. Oh, unique music. Oh? Oh shit, you're starting off with Reflect. Let's cast Reflect on ourselves as well. See if I can steal from anything from you, Hades. Okay. Let's get Mighty Guard on. Shoot. Where's Mighty Guard? Mighty Guard, where are you? There it is. Oh, Zidane is down. Both trancing. I need to get Zidane up though. Okay. Just attack. Must, Okay, missed. You have... White Wind, right. Judgment Sword, missed. Let's just heal everyone. Decent. Let me get Protect on Zidane, actually. Since he was not alive for that. Ah, fuck. Shoot. You're low on health. Actually, I reflect on you. Use White Wind again. Okay, that missed. Okay. I need to bring Zidane back. And then Steiner can just focus on attacking. Don't die again, please. Please, 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 please. That was a waste of a trance, but okay. We put Mighty Guard again. Oh shit, 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 shit. I feel like this is about to hurt. He's healed before. Uh-oh. You don't have Reflect on you anymore, so I can use Frog Drop now. Running shoes. 2. Don't like that. feel like I should start defending. I feel like if I don't, I will be absolutely destroyed here in a second. Curse? I need to get some remedies on folks, I think. Oh, Quina! 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 This would be a good fight to have, Eiko in, I think. Ah, shit. Queena's back up. But for how long? I can do, my glove. I don't know if that's really gonna help me here, though. Are we good? Oh shit. That limit glove was lucky. Okay. That wasn't too bad. I commend you for overcoming me. I shall reward you for your impressive feat. Bring two pumice pieces here and I will synthesize them for you. The end product is something only I can create. Save the Queen is a sword, but I don't know who equips it. It doesn't say who equips it. I can only assume it's Steiner. Wait, wasn't Save the Queen the name of Beatrix's sword, actually? I guess we'll do this. So yeah, I killed Hades on my first try. Garnet's final summon. Okay, good to know. It's probably right at the bottom. Right. Arc. I can't believe I defeated Hades in one go. Like Tantarian, the book guy took like 4 tries. Who knows how many tries Ozma is gonna take. So Gaia just used to be one big ocean. How do you know? I don't know. For some reason it's in my memory. I wasn't even born at the time. Doesn't make sense. And I was born on Terra, not Gaia, so how could it be in my memory? It's in my memory too. Gaia used to be covered with water. I'm getting a similar feeling as well. Maybe that means all existence can be traced back to a single source. I don't understand. Ah. Okay. Is it this time? Water Chaos Kraken. Presence is forbidden. Fuck you! Hippo. It didn't do- yep, it sure did. Hippo's a little bit small. Wait, I wanna watch this animation though. Oh, it's the helicopter. Oh! You know what? This reminds me. I've been wanting to design a giant mecha for myself. You know, cause why not? Why not? Oops. This is a long animation. Always has to have a stupid long animation, that's the rule, like it's fair. Fair! How long is this animation? God damn, okay. Oh, yep. That's a funky clock. That is an anxiety clock. Actually, let me use a tent. Sure. I would not be able to sleep with that ticking noise. Jesus Christ. Another guy? And the ghost of Cardmaster Empress. No. Come challenge me again. Jeez. That's one big fireball. Don't say. Could it be a moon? Made out of fire? This is the birth of Gaia. That's Gaia? Over 5,000 years ago. What's above that ladder? See for yourself. Fuck around and find out. Terra reached the peak of its prosperity at this time. The people believed that their future was secure. Ultimately, that very hubris led to Terra's demise. Thus, I was created to deal with our plights. Oh, letter. I am the ghost of the card master who controls the dark. Are you challenging me? No. You've made a wise decision. Whoa. Lich. Or Earth. Yeah. But your life ends now. I don't think so. Why am I so shape? Hi, hi, Blue. Wait. I don't want to be people. I don't want to be people anymore. Hold on. Wait, I don't want to be people anymore. Let's not be people anymore. Don't be- no, we're not people. We're not people. We're not being people right now. God damn it. Buddy, no, don't make me people. Not like this. I've been people for long enough, I think. I should put a cooldown on people. Ah. People wasn't here. People wasn't here. People isn't real. He can't hurt me. I won't let him hurt me. Okay. God damn it. Could have killed him a little bit faster so Zidane didn't have to die, but okay. Whoa. Don't like that. There's nothing. Is this it? Is there nothing else? This is space. Space. Space? Your journey is not over. Do not fear. Step forward and you will be closer to the truth. Go, Zidane. That's easy for you to say. Just a little funky. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? This feels like a screensaver. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? It's taking too long for my liking. What? Okay. Also, Steiner's true ultimate weapon can be found here as a very dumb condition. You have to get to this point and beat Lich within 20 That's dumb. God damn it. Wait, oh. Can I walk back to the room, please? So I can frickin' heal? I think you can, just walk backwards, okay. Come on, just let me go, just let me go, just let me go, just let me go. Ah, shite. God damn it. Oh wait, no wait. I can still get out of here or use Lemon Glove. Or not. Okay, no, okay, I'm back. Cool. So in the corner of the room, oh,